Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to what is now our 18th Club 500 draw here at Montrose FC. And I'm delighted to be joined for today's draw by the one, the only, Mr. Paul Watson.
How you doing, Ross?
I am very well, mate. I was just going to ask, how's it been being away from football just for a wee bit? You been able to get away with the family or anything?
Yeah, it's been good to get a wee break. Not really done much. I went up north to see my wife's family up in Orkney for a few days, but that's about as extreme as it's been so far. So yeah, we've not managed to get away, but yeah, it's just sign of the times. Really, would have be good to get away abroad, but I think everyone's in the same boat. It's just probably we're going up to Aviemore in a few weeks for Lindsay's dad's 60th, so that'll be good. So yeah, I think like most people probably planning some trips, but just in Scotland, I think would be about the size of it.
You're right. It's amazing the number of folk when you look at their Facebook. You would have hello. you would have seen them on a beach in the past, but now they're in fairy pools up in Skye or something like that. You know?
Yeah, definitely. That's pretty accurate. Yeah, climbing Munros everywhere across Scotland.
Exactly.
Or down in London. What's in Scotland, but.
Partying. Yeah. Oh, look, seeing as how you mentioned that, what's your thoughts on the whole thing? How do you feel it's going for us in this championship? You think some folk are maybe being a bit harsh on the boys?
No, I mean we've one goal and 1 point, so no, really. No. It's frustrating. I mean, we've played well enough in all the games, chances in all the games. So I think that's the most frustrating thing, and it's when you get that wee bit of hope, isn't it? And then it crashes back down to earth. I think that's the killer for a lot of people. And we don't want to have that attitude that we're just happy to be there, though. And I don't think the players have got that, but probably in Scotland that's been the attitude for a long time. So we need to try and change that and see how we can progress at the next one. But they've done well to get there. And, there's it's fine margins in these games when you're playing at that level with some of the chances that we had and goals that we concede. So good for the country. It was good to see everyone's excitement and then for that to be quickly dashed within 15 minutes every game. But
it's the hope that kills you in the end, isn't it? Really?
Honestly, you just think we beat them, we're through. Oh, there we go. That's that.
Yes, it's an experience I've had many, many, many times before, as I'm sure you have as well, Paul.
Yeah.
Right. So our team. Our boys today actually back in Links Park, but I suppose also importantly, some fans there to cheer you on as well. That must be an exciting prospect.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing, to be honest. It's I've played pre-season friendlies every year. I mean, the ones against Arbroath isn't always usually just quite on the same lines as a friendly, but it's they can get a bit boring the pre-season games, and especially during COVID times, the league games were a bit. Sometimes the atmosphere wasn't great with the fans, without the fans. So I think just to even get them back in today, and I'm sure we'll be making a noise, they'll all be keen to get back in as well. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. Really am, because it's been a long time out having them there. So, it'd be good to get a bit more, but, at least to get some back through the gates. More for them as well. They'll be waking up this morning after, how long, what was that? Probably Stranraer.
We
played Stranraer. Played Stranraer on the Saturday, and then we played them on the Tuesday, and that was the last game.
Yeah.
So God, when was that? March? Would it have been March last year?
I was thinking it's about 15 months, I reckon.
Yeah.
Since they've been in there. So
they'll all be. I'm sure they'll be there early and excited for it as well. So it's good. It's good.
Not too early, or Alan's not going to be pleased with them gathering outside.
No, I know, but to be honest, they'll probably be sneaking in carry-outs and that. Good on them.
That's just not the kind of attitude that Alan likes to hear.
No, that's my views, not the views of the club. Yeah, sorry.
And what about the season ahead? I mean, for me, it's like some great teams in that league now, and some fantastic days ahead,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, exciting again. Sore one to take with the way we lost in the playoffs, but the guys done really well again at getting there again and push on at that top bit of the table. And then, like you say, we've got some good teams coming into the league with Alloa, Queen's Park coming up, Cove. aren't mucking about again. We see some of their signings. So yeah, it's going to be a tough league again.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to getting going into it again. So hopefully with the fans back properly this time as well.
I mean, you mentioned our final game there. I mean, I'm of the opinion that anything like that in the long run could be a good thing in terms of that experience and how that felt. Do you think that the lads have gained anything from that? You know, try to take a positive from the whole thing?
Yeah, definitely. It's sore one to take at the time because I didn't think there was anything in the game at all, and what chances as well. But yeah, I mean, I had this summer when I was younger at Arbroath, and we had 2 or 3 playoffs like that and against higher teams. And you know, it does take a few. Some of the older guys have played in 3 or 4 or 5 of these sort of things, but for the younger ones coming through, there's a bit of adjustment in the manager and Ross trying to get that across. It is a different sort of game over the two legs. But the experience going in every year and year after Queen of the South, and then I thought we equipped ourselves a bit better this year. And then if it happens again this year, you know, we'll have another experience like that under our belt. So it does take a few of them to get, you know, before you get the hang of playing in those type of games, because they're not normal league games. You know, they're totally different. They're almost like cup finals, and they're a bit cagey, and sometimes the quality's not as good. But it's just trying to get the result. So yeah, got to take the positives that we got up there. We've held our own against them. We've, you know, done really well, beat them in the first leg. So yeah, we just need to use that to kick on this season now. Yeah,
and as you say, it would be fantastic to find ourselves back in that situation again. I mean, that would be a great achievement for us.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've got there a couple of seasons now, so you know, we don't get carried away. Ultimately, we make sure that we're a League One club and we keep our status there. But you know, we've had relatively good success since the manager came in, so we want to keep that as the standard that we need to be aiming for.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited about the season to come. I think it's going to be an absolute beaut.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so Paul, this is it. You've never done this before, mate. So you have the honour of drawing out our two prize winners. Now, a bit of a surprise for the chaps who are in the draw, because we've decided to up the prize money this time. So rather than £500 for the first ball out, it's going to be £750 today. And instead of 100, I know, good one. And instead of £100 for the second ball, it's going to be 175. So without further ado, Paul, could I ask you to pick out our first ball?
Okay.
Honestly, that Magic Gatelli gets me every time we do this draw. I mean, it's just incredible. Okay, so our £750 winner is number 21, who, would you believe, Paul, is Cody Petrie.
I said all along, this thing's a stitch up, like that really is.
Up the prize money.
Well done, Cody.
Okay, and our second ball today, our £170 winner, Paul, could you pick away, please? Brenda Petrie, do you think, by any chance, Paul?
Sorry?
Brenda Petrie, by any chance? So the 175 winner is 181. So scroll through. Oh, surely no. Right. 181, the £175 winner, is a Mr. Ross Campbell.
Oh, no. That's going straight in the kitty. That's going right in the boys' kitty.
Absolutely. He's not even seeing that.
Nah, don't let him watch this, actually.
Well, thank you very much, Paul, for doing that.
No worries.
And looking forward to you today and getting a chance to be out there and enjoying the atmosphere of a game with fans again. I'm sure it'll be fantastic.
Yep, thanks, Roscoe. See you at Links Park.
Okay, take care, buddy.
Thanks. Cheers.
Bye now.